My name is Dustin Lewis. I'm born and raised here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Been here all my life, and I currently live in East Petersburg. I've been here since 2007. I'm a co-owner of a local restaurant, Blazing J's, and I'm a supervisor at Arconic Milk Products. So life is a little hectic. You know, my schedule's busy, 12, 13-hour shifts at Arconic. So some of my days off are sprinkled in with, Blazing J's stuff. My wife, Heather, is at the restaurant full-time. So every day she's doing something. She's here early, whether it's cleaning the fryers like this morning. It's a lot of behind-the-scenes work. But as far as just trying to juggle personal life, we do the best we can. Growing up as a child, my biological father wasn't a part of my life, so that caused a lot of heartache. Just dealing with a lot of stuff with stepfathers, verbal, physical abuse, stuff like that. So it was a rough childhood. A lot of my childhood issues that kind of led up into adulthood. Also being a full-time parent to my son, Logan. I always believed like it was the purpose of mine to be a part of his life, and his biological father isn't a part of his life. So I always felt like we had that connection, something in common. Leading into his teenage years, there was a lot of rebellion. I think he was more acting out, just not having his father figure in his life and stuff like that. And I knew what that felt like because I was 30-something years old going through the same things myself. Watching him take a different path and not really trying to focus on the issues, just trying to kind of run from it. It really left me feeling hopeless when I felt like nothing I'm doing is actually making a difference in his life. The anxiety and the stress kind of crept up and, kind of hit me. One day I was at work, I felt like I was gonna pass out. I felt like I was having a heart attack. Heart started beating fast and I started to lose it. That was the beginning of my anxiety disorder, panic attacks. It's a scary place to be. It's like I had no control over my mind and body. So I was actually off work for 3 months, and that's when I started seeing a doctor and a counselor, and that's when the counselor recommended meditation. The meditation was very helpful. It's not fully the answer because it wasn't solving my problem. And at that point, I was truly broken. I was rock bottom. I had nowhere to go. And that's when I turned to Jesus. My meditation turned into prayer. I've always believed in God, but I never had a relationship with Jesus. As I started praying, I started noticing things changing from the inside out. It wasn't all at once, but it's just gradually as I leaned in more and I opened up more and I pursued more willingly with all I had, that's when things really changed as I started to put my trust in Jesus. Ultimately, that's what granted me peace. As the Lord is healing my heart and healing all my issues and my brokenness and my burdens from childhood even up till now, and I feel that love and forgiveness, I'm able to love and forgive other people. That's definitely helped me in that aspect with all my relationships with my son, my wife, at work relationships. Being a co-owner of a restaurant, it's very difficult. It's a lot of work behind the scenes. Sometimes it's a struggle because there's not time to decompress or actually just even absorb or process some of the things I'm going through. So that's where prayer really helps me. Just trying to let the Lord guide our steps. We started Blazing J's in 2019, and COVID started 3 months afterwards. So it was a rough time. Everybody remembers how scarce water was, toilet paper. So we actually ordered from our vendor because they still had massive stocks. And we actually just started giving out to the community, just trying to help the community in that hard times. I just looked as an opportunity to get back, whether it's financial, whether it's my time, just something to be able to make a positive difference in this world. We can all openly admit that we all want to be blessed, but it's also a blessing to be a blessing to somebody else. I think that's why we go through so much. The Lord, He puts us in this position where He can work on us so then He can work through us. So, we can benefit somebody else's life, and it's the greatest thing we can do. My name is Dustin Lewis, and I'm definitely a life changed by Christ.